things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. Compliments on my accomplishments are only possible due to your involvement, volume, level, and confidence. The consequences stimulating your consciousness, activating the cognitive structures. I think all you and opposites still play a vital role in my conquering. The combination of confrontation and pondering. Occupation is populating the conference with conversation, no astonishment, consuming the comments and then vomiting up the vinegar. Hey, ominous as a monster is underneath your posturepedic, possibly in the closet. It's a necropolis, scary how I'm optimistically obstinate. Ain't no domino in my dominance when I'm dropping this. Janis Joplin droplets. It sound like the apocalypse mixed with Christopher Wallace's topics on top of obelisks. It's a kabbalist novelist inside of my esophagus. Rhyme is priming is optimist and tastes like chocolate cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. Like winner, chocolate cake for dinner, birthday cake for breakfast, slice it like a ninja, pick up all the pieces, assemble like Avenger. Author rain is August, wordplay is December. That mean my pen is in cinders and my deliverance shivers like Siberian area shippers. Slip on the slickest icicles, drip from the tip of my scriptures. If you a ship on the trip, don't hit on the tip of my glacier. Swim with the fish and flippers. I finish my pitches. This is what didn't get it, getting hitting the different differs. What did he do with it? Didn't she? Who are you mentioning? Louis do a dual identity, dueling enemies. Do it to him, chewing through him without doing it dentally. Superhuman fluent without refueling engines with energy. This chemistry can it be? They googling endlessly. Even computers losing memory, bending mentally when they interface with the lyrical ability. Things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I'm a Russian, I'm a fighter, I am everything you fear. Ask your questions, I'm the answer, I'm the whispers in your ear. When the lights start flashing for you, expectations loud and clear. I'm aggression, I'm a fighter, I am everything you fear. It's the prize I envision, nature of the beast, no collision, in the cage, when you visit, get the leave, in the distance and it's sacred. Set your expectations, hope you made your reservations, till I land and you face it, what you take. Advertise and display it. You know the heart that you made it. It's an art when I draw, you should save it.
This rivalry has been brewing for a long time, and it spills over tonight at the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Sergio Maravilla Martinez, 66 kilos, that's what he weighed in at, 178 centimeters tall with a reach of 185. And up against him in this one, Jaime Munguia, 183 centimeters tall, with a reach of an identical 183 centimeters.
Nobody.
They call him the Marvel, Sergio Martinez. He's the former unified middleweight champion of the world and a future Hall of Famer. It's the beast, Jaime Munguia. When your hometown is Tijuana, Mexico, you're gonna be a problem. The knockout machine looks for another victim here in this one.
Ah, pure bad blood.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Buenos Aires, Argentina, here is a unified and sensational middleweight champion of the world, Sergio Maravilla Martinez. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Tijuana.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Miss with that jab. Nice straight. Nice counter punch right up the middle. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight. The fans are on the edge of their seats.
It's so hot, it's so heated, there's a roof on here, you don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're getting you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on here.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
You'd like to see more jabs. A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
Couldn't land that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. Well, we know they've got the... On to the second round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
It's all offense all the time. Maravilla is flat on his back.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or is it a bit of a mousetrap?
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Perfect counter lands. powerful counter punch. The right hook just missed. Just misses with that jab. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we're... Oh, wait a minute! Martinez forced to step back. He's on wobbly legs. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. On to the third. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
When you're training to fight a swarmer, Johnny, you know this better than anybody. You have got to be in peak physical condition because they're not going to let you breathe.
A swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside you like a bee, just pickpocketing and stinging you wherever you leave yourself open. A swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
Unlucky to miss with that jab. Not a lot of defense here at all. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Jab slightly off target. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive. You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory? That is God. Did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.
one, many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. Compliments on my accomplishments are only possible due to your involvement, volume, level, and confidence. The consequences stimulating your consciousness, activating the cognitive structures. I think all you motherfuckers and opposites still play a vital role in my conquering. The combination of confrontation and pondering. Occupation is populating the conference with conversation, no astonishment, consuming the comments and then vomiting up the Vonnegut. Hey, ominous as a monster is underneath your posturepedic, possibly in the closet. It's an necropolis, scary how I'm optimistically obstinate. Ain't no domino in my dominance when I'm dropping this. Janice Joplin droplets, it sound like the apocalypse mixed with Christopher Wallace's topics on top of obelisks. It's a kabbalist novelist inside of my esophagus. Rhyme is priming, is optimist and tastes like chocolate cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. This like winner, Charlie cake for dinner, birthday cake for breakfast, slice it like a ninja, pick up all the pieces, assemble like Avenger. Authoring is August, wordplay is December. That mean my pen is in cinders and my deliverance shivers like Siberian area shippers. Slip on the slick as icicles, drip from the tip of my scriptures. If you a ship on the trip, don't hit on the tip of my glacier. Swim with the fish and flippers. I finish my pitches. This is what didn't get it, getting hitting the different differs. What did he do with it? Didn't she? Who are you mentioning? Lou would do a dual identity, dueling enemies. Do it to him, chewing through him without doing it dentally. Superhuman, fluent without refueling engines with energy. This chemistry can it be? They googling endlessly. Even computers losing memory, bending mentally when they interface with the lyrical ability. Many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. What they say now. I like to welcome everybody out to the samurai. Indeed. Here we go, one side. Really neat. Very beautifully alliterated. Little battle raps for you. Little battle rap. Really neat. What you got? Very beautifully alliterated. Little battle raps for you.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be
This bout is
So much hype surrounding this fight, and high hopes for this battle between these two athletes. The jab doesn't quite connect. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Oh, and now they're just rubbing it in. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like a rabbit in a headlights.
A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
So close with that uppercut. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. How about that time counter shot? Swinging big and missing big with that hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Wow, you know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Good round, I like that. I'm happy. The jab's working.
Get back out there and win the round. I need...
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
Back into this. You're betting this, kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back and then we go again. Get out there and switch on.
What you're doing, the gaps will appear. Now, don't want you to load up.
To win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab.
Take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go.
Give him anything. Go back and win the round. All right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry.
Out there and finish him. You're smart.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
You're much better. He's not in your league.
Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on end. Think.
And back.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
This may do it. It's all coming to an end. And now they're right back into the fray.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
So he's going to taunt here. I don't know if that's the wisest strategy. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fighter is saying, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin them down. Throw a blanket on them.
Stumbling around in potholes. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
The fight's up.
Let's get it started in round 3. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Failing to score with that right hook. It's all offense all the time. Step back for just a moment. Crawford in trouble. How are they still standing?
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. And down goes Crawford. Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford throwing just when you thought it couldn't get any worse. It's a knockdown.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
Both men getting off the canvas in that incredible round.
Absolutely crazy.
Don't lose this fight here. Come on, you've let him back into this.
Great round, great round. Now relax, relax.
Back behind your jab, basics. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again.
Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
It's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident now. You've got to take that confidence away. Go out, the first minute, stick around the jab, and then start gathering your pace and win this round back.
Still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the...
round that is. Come on, you've let him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy.
And think about what you do. Good work. Just the same again.
And go out there and put it back on him this round. Right, let's go out there.
Just stay focused.
There's the bell for round 4. Both fighters went to the canvas last round. What are we going to see here?
That is showing the fitness, that is showing the stamina, that is showing the hard work done in the gym. If you can get knocked down and get back up and knock your opponent down, they've got it.
Oh, with welterweights, they sometimes hold it right there. Terrence Crawford just got... It happened. You saw...
Fly away.
Here we are getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Sugar Ray Leonard, 145 pounds, 5'9" tall with a reach of 70 1/2 inches. And he'll be going up against...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, presenting one of the Sugar Ray Leonard. Fighting out of the blue corner, presenting one of the all-time greats, the Hall of Fame legend of boxing, a 5-division champion of the world, Sugar Ray Leonard.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready.
Which fans are going to be happy? Which fans are going to be sad? I don't know, but it's the argument I love.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready. And there's the bell for round one. Didn't land that jab. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Throws the jab, it doesn't score. I know boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
It's all offense all the time. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Lands the jab. There's a counter shot. Sugar Ray Leonard Days. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Focus, get your mind back on the job.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. So just keep him on the end of the jab.
Don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. Let him get back.
Start just sticking a few body shots in there a little bit. Just vary it up a little bit so we can't figure it out.
Back behind your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again. I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back.
You can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him.
Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back.
Thinking. You were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shots. Good work.
Right, let's get out there. Get your boxing back together.
What you do. Good work.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
He'll start tiring out. Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time.
Do your 50.
If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
These punches coming from every angle. Beautiful counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
It's a flat-footed fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front of you, you've got to cut him off. Cut the ring off, make the ring small. Put him on the back foot, put him under pressure.
Beautiful counter shot. Can't land the jab there. Good counter punching. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Throws the jab but does not score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. You know that bell was sweet music to his ear. On to the third. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter. Tried to score with a jab. There's a counter shot. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
He threw a punch and just got countered. They're both trying for a knockout. Both men step back for just a moment. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
I like that. I'm happy. Good man.
Got everything in the bag, and now you've let him back into it.
Now, landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away.
In the first minute, stick him on the end of a jab, and then start gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence. Stop him in his tracks. I need you to go back out.
Two body shots in there a little bit. Just vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Good.
That jab back. Just box him. Just be smart.
Right, don't give me no free shots. Keep smart. Just the same again.
Right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
And he'll start tiring out. The jab's working.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action.
Don't let him back into the fight. Great round. Just stay focused.
And back.
Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you've cheated, now we're going to find out.
Counter shot lands. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Those counter punches have to hurt. Nice exchange here from both men. That jab won't score. It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Well, this is a very important break here for this fighter. They've been knocked down twice. The corner might be thinking about stopping it here.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
Forget about that rep.
Great work. I love that. I love that. That jab's slick. Good work.
Win this next round. I need you to switch back up.
Power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab. And don't get carried away. Think about the
Round. Right, let's get out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off, win the round on your jab, and
So just keep him on the end of his jab. You're getting your timing already.
into the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not.
Some guy a little bit. Just vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work.
Put it back on him in this round. You got complacent.
Him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
He'll ride it out. Go out there and finish him. The jab's working nice.
Let's go.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. That jab misses. That right hook catching air. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Insane action. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That counter shot lands. A swing and a miss with that jab. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
Go out in the first minute, stick him on the end of a jab, and then stop.
Here we go in the 6th round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter shot. How about that time counter shot? Nice counter shot. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Well done with that counter shot. A swing and a miss with that jab. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, Sugar Ray is down! So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood.
So final 2 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Oh, Leonard just got rocked. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
Can make or break a fighter.
Let's go out there and let's reset. Forget about that round. It was a bad...
Good work. That's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get your breath back. Good work.
You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on.
The right hand's beautiful. That's it. Start just sticking a few body shots in there.
Win the round. Get back behind your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again.
Here we go. It's round 7. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Like to see more jabs. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Which fighter will say no mas? You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Sugar Ray Leonard days. Sugar Ray is down on the canvas.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
I need you to go back out.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. Feel good? Good man.
That jab back. Just boxing. Just be smart.
But you're still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
You right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. I need you to switch back on.
He was thinking, he was smart, you weren't loading up, but you still landing it.
And win the round. You got complacent, the fight's not...
It's about the defence and then what you do. Good work.
Now it's a tougher...
That's it. Start just sticking a few body shots in there.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Start gathering your pace.
Load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go.
Let's go.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes on a blade ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
When are we going to see a jab from these two? They exchange punches. How about that time counter shot? Hold that thought! Sugar Ray Leonard, can you believe it? Just got knocked down!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your glove.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Oh, he can smile blood. Look at that. He's put him down once. He knows what shot works and wants to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Walk away from it. Hold that thought! Oh, Lip, Sugar Ray is down!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. What a dominant performance.
Gotta water some plants, Normally ignoring the branch is par for the course, but when you hold a culture you can't parkour over a part. You gotta march forth over your art and for your fans. When you corner, gotta shorten your stance. Lessen your tails, Philly shell, don't orbit a dance. You hit a bell, then report to the band and do whatever that the chorus commands. And for the grand, talented all along. Think we're fortresses made of stone. We're just palaces made out of flesh and bone. Waiting for our time to shine, Lord, please bless my mansion of cards. If ever challenged, let us camp in the car. walk a planet made of uninhabited parts. Being anonymous don't grant you some dark. Even astronomers keep a camera on Mars. Satellites track where you are and see your black as night, attack it with sparks. Fireworks are not a match for a star, and fire hurts, burns, blackens, and scars. Can still emerge, learned, attractive, and charred from out the ashes of galactic barrage. Yeah, it gets savage where they traffic mirage. It ain't no magic day in back of it, secret hatches and frauds. You gotta take it back to the start. You gotta tap and learn to rap from the heart. Yeah, yeah. Talented all along. They were fortresses made of stone. We're just palaces made out of flesh and bone. Waiting for our time.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Terrence Bud Crawford, 5'7" tall, tipping the scales at 140 pounds, bang on, with a reach of 47 inches. And he'll be... And here he is. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Trying to land that jab. Beautiful counter shot. The courage on display here is incredible. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight, the fans are on the edge of their seats.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Tom. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Nice exchange here from both men. A little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Good counter punching. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be... On to the second round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Crawford is dazed. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
find a home for that jab. Nice counter punch right up the middle. That jab misses. That jab doesn't find a home. Beautiful counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in the... Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move, you hit and you don't get hit.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Halfway through the round, I don't know who's got the advantage. Good stuff.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. Let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Straight right just misses. One very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Crawford in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. And there's the bell to start round 4. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
And he just missed with that left jab. Can't find a home with that jab. This fight has a real good flow to it. Counter punches have to hurt. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Got out of the way of that right hook. Good counter punching. The right hook misses. There's a counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford. On to the fifth we go. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
His legs are all over the place. I thought we were going to see them. Hold that thought! Crawford in trouble. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. A straight right just misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot... There's the bell for round 6. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
How about that time counter shot? Lucky to have avoided that uppercut. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see 2 boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than equal.
Jab does not score. These two were made for each other. He threw a punch and just got countered. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that. Here comes round 7. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
Now he knows he's being hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not clear. Be sharp.
Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
Charles, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them on the run, you want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Swing and a miss with the hook. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Throws the jab, it doesn't score. That counter shot lands. I think it's safe to say well, he's had enough, and he is gonna quit. And that is that.
What they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, I can't stand these rap boys, feel to eliminate all. I'm trying to raise this stack boy, so tall that it might fall. Top striker, man, I lick off the goal, so anything I set, I achieve and more. Soon bring the man them on some kind of tour. Enough liquor bottles in my rider report. I don't know why they would step to the team, and I'll send man airborne like fly beat. Come like this as some sci-fi scene when I lace this magic on these type of beats. I don't want to hear no talk from a dweeb. You don't respect me if you don't pay my fees. If you don't respect me, then please better back out the way of this heat. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, step to the place where my J's are with all nine and I'm on a mad one. I don't want no attention from that girl if she ain't a bad one. Man try tell me the 3-5 come too stinky as Cali that packs from. And if I go broke, N95s and night gloves slapped on. Soon put chef on the map, son. Don't pop with too many brothers, they cap enough. Dog, I don't care about the past, that bad in the present, and you can get wrapped up. I don't deal with pests, man got no fertilizer for them. Go on then run up your mouth yet again, Joe get sent all the way up like Rem. Nah, that ain't the flexo. I got J's on my feet, they're retro. They can act like they got bars. I got bars in my name like Esco, and I'll slap them off like Crespo. Go dish out the news like Metro, and it's punks know that I don't tech joke. In person they reject smoke. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn.
Yeah, the hate, the grind, the sweat, the blood, the time I motivate.
the seats have been sold. We're at Brooklyn Hall. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. And here he is, Terrence Crawford, weighing in at 140 pounds. He's 5'7" tall with a reach of 74 inches. And facing him, it's Sugar Ray Leonard, always fit and trim, 145 pounds, 5'9" tall with a reach of 70.5.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it. You know what? Nobody believes they're going to lose.
Sugar Ray Leonard, one of the greatest all-time, won world titles in 5 weight classes, and he fights out of Wilmington, North Carolina.
As soon as the ball goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terrence "Bud" Crawford. Fighting out of the blue corner, presenting one of the all-time greats, the Hall of Fame legend of boxing, a 5-division champion of the world, Sugar Ray Leonard.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
What a venue, what a fight, what action.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Not so rigid anymore with the stance. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Welcome inside this unique environment, a beautiful theater, ready for a fist fight.
This is that place you want to say, I fought there, I've been there, and now we are here.
And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
The courage on display here is incredible. Seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. They get 1 minute. And there's the bell for round 2. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every switch.
Stiff jab. You'd like to see more jabs. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Well done with that counter shot. So much firepower here. That counter shot lands. They're both trying for a knockout. He misses with that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won thumbs down.
This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
It's a flat-footed fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front of you, you've got to cut him off. Cut the ring off. Make the ring small. Put him on the back foot. Put him under pressure.
No rest for the weary. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Good counter punch. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecard. Going with that hook, but missed. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Back and forth they go. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Just missed with that hook. That hook was off target. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
That jab slick, just keep
You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your bottom
straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't.
What you doing? You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you're getting back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm.
Get carried away. Think about the defense on end. Think about what
there. Let's reset. Forget about that round. It's a bad round, all right?
Right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there.
Right, let's go out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen.
Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps on the beard. And I don't want you to...
Let's do it.
Both men step back for just a moment. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. The jab misses. Oh, Leonard just got rocked. Leonard took a big shot and down he goes. Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Sugar Ray Leonard days. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. A lot of work needs to be done in this corner. 2 knockdowns in the last round.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You're thinking.
The jab, go back and win the rounds, right? It's only one round that you've lost.
Great. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great.
Let's go out there. Let's reset. Forget about that round. It's a bad round.
This is the beginning of round 6. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do they do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger.
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Jab not finding its target. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
It's anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Unlucky to miss with that jab. Jab misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. And there's the bell for round 7. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Can't find a home with that jab. Beautiful counter punch. Couldn't land that jab. Back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Leonard. There's the bell for round 8. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny? Oh my goodness, Johnny! Sugar So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
That is a show of...
So So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put him down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not going to get trigger happy.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Sugar Ray Leonard Days. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Crawford is dazed. The judges have...